tired fun anyway, but I do need a break from the break now. Good grief!
Trying to get in touch with you. I tried all the hotels in Edinburgh, but exactly, it's your cousin Angus.
Angus?
Daddy! Poor chap. The contaminations made him lose his voice. I've just been making a final synthesis of my antidote. We were about to try it out. Ready?
Come here, Tammy, while they try the antidote.
I tried it out earlier on a twig. It only took about 3 seconds to work. Yes, the twig sort of wiggled a bit as well, and then all the bark fell off. Oh, that tastes disgusting.
Dad!
Hello, Angus. Welcome home. Oh, Cynthia, you're a genius.
Really, Angus? You might have let us know. We've no idea how worried we've all been.
Well, I couldn't.
Why not?
I didn't want to frighten Tammy. I thought I'll hide for a day or two till my voice came back, but it didn't.
Why didn't you leave me a message?
With all those growths of my hands, I couldn't even hold a pen. Well, at first, anyway.
And then that note to Tammy saying, stay away from the loch.
Right, that was from me.
Have you spoken to MI5 about this?
Oh, no, I only found Angus yesterday sleeping outside in the shed. I thought he was a compost.
Right. All this secrecy and stuff that Em's been going on about simply hasn't worked. From now on, we are going to play this situation my way. See you all later.
Anyone like anything to eat?
No, thank you.
Look, Agent 7, this is just what I've been waiting for.
It's rather early for Christmas presents.
It isn't a Christmas present, Agent 7. This is from P. And with it, we're going to catch that toxic monster.
Gosh, it looks a bit complicated, sir.
Oh, not at all. No, if it's from P, it'll be perfectly simple to operate. Look, now, here are the instructions. Right, I'll read them aloud while you do the business.
It's not going to hurt me, is it, sir?
Certainly not. It's a very humane trap. Now, first, prise the jaws of the trap apart. Jaws.
Ah, right, sir.
Oh, then take arm A and place it in the slot marked B.
Oh, well, do they mean my arms, sir? In which case, which one? Because I call them left and right.
No. I think they mean one of the arms in the trap.
Oh, right.
Now, look around and see if you can see anything marked with the letter A.
Right, sir. Oh, got it.
Good. Now, place it in the slot marked B.
Right, sir. Oh!
Agent 7, what are you playing at?
Oh, sir, I think I'm trapped, sir, in the trap.
Honestly.
Oh, sir.
Oh, Agent 7, don't panic.
Oh.
Stay calm, Agent 7.
Right, sir.
Right, I'll get you out. Prise the doors of the trap. Help me, Agent 7.
Oh, right, sir.
See, it's frightfully simple. Agent 7, this is all your fault.
Mine? I must say, this is a very good trap, sir. But how are we going to get out?
We have to resort to our last and best defense. Are you ready, Agent 7?
Yes, quite ready, sir.
1, 2, 3. Help! Help!
Oh, Mr. Green! It's us! Help! We're trapped in the trap!
Oh, hurry up, man!
Please!
Don't here are the doors!
Oh, Mr. Green! Thank you!
Well, well, this may seem like a silly question, but what is that contraption and what were you both doing in it?
This is a military secret.
Well, sir, is going to use it to trap the monster, aren't you, sir?
It was a military secret, and yes, I most certainly am.
If only we could work out how to work it.
We know how to work it. That was a mere technical hitch.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but we've already got the monster.
What?
Yes, it turned out to be my cousin Angus. It's back at the cottage. You see, when he fell out of his boat, he got contaminated by the toxic waste in the loch.
Oh, gosh, so now you've got a monster in the family.
Oh, not anymore. My friend Cynthia Birdwood administered an antidote.
Mr. Green, this alters things somewhat.
It certainly does. I think it's high time we had some honesty in the picture and opened the whole thing up.
Honesty? Honestly, are you aware of what you're saying?
Well, all this sneaking around hasn't got us anywhere. We know that this stuff in the loch is creating these terrible mutations, and the McClub Company might be relieved to find that Professor Birdwood's come up with a solution.
He's right, sir.
Honestly, truth, it's a most unusual concept, but still, in this case, you might be right. Very well, Mr. Green. We'll do it your way.
What's I'm not all right, you great twit? We've got the worst case of toxic chemical contamination under Scotland in this law. I can't come up with an antidote. We'll get 90 years in prison each, and you ask me if I'm all right.
Well, with a third off for good manners, we should be out in about 60 years.
Halt! This is private property.
We rang the bell, but no one answered.
I warned you before about trespassing. Robert, get a gun and shoot them, right?
If I might say a word.
It's the bagpipe mender.
Wait, listen to me. This is M, head of MI5.
That's supposed to be an official secret.
MI5.
This is Agent 7 from the same organization. And I am
James Bond.
I am here to tell you that we have a solution to the pollution.
What?
An antidote to the chemical contamination in the loch.
An antidote.
There is no contamination.
Shut up, Robert. You're serious about this antidote? If there should be any contamination.
Which there isn't.
Which there most certainly is, affecting plant life, loch life, and humans.
Just supposing there might be contamination, what can we do?
Well, my friend Professor Birdwood has come up with an antidote. If we can manufacture it in sufficient quantities, we can pour it into the loch.
What'll that do?
It'll break down the bonding between the chemical components that have created this new form.
Go on.
Well, the antidote is completely harmless to all organic life, so it won't cause any additional problems.
Very well, Mr. Green. And I must say what a relief it is that it's all out in the open.
Ah, you see, sir? Honesty and truth, it worked.
If spreads, we could be out of a job.
So, what's the next move?
Well, have you the facilities here for making up an antidote in large quantities?
Oh, yes, we have.
How far have you got with making the antidote yourself?
Well, if you'd like to look around, we'll show you. Shut up, Robert. What we've done so far is to isolate the toxic cocktail and concentrate it so we can use it to test possible antidotes. Over here, we have what we hope will be our solution to the pollution.
Oh, do look, sir. It's a picture of me.
Hideous.
Yes, but still dignified.
Oh, absolutely, very dignified.
Oh, aye, but it's still hideous.
Right, we've got to get Cynthia Birdwood to come back here with some of her antidote. Em, we're going to have to leave you here. I'm sorry, but we can't take you out looking like that. Come on, Dorothy.
I'll be right with you, Mr. Green. We won't be long, sir. And I'm most terribly, terribly sorry. No hard feelings. Yeah! Oh, yeah.
Perhaps you might like a wee cup of tea. Would you maybe like to sit down?
There.
Soon we have our own monster game. Then I can be El Presidente of my beloved country of San Bernardino. And the people will love me.
Funny taste they've got in San Bernardino.
But what are we going to do with my... our monster?
The first thing we're going to do is to set it on that dreadful Jack Green. Now, stand back.
can't understand why it's not working this time. It worked before.
Pass.
There's only one way to find out what we're doing differently, and that's to compare it with the monster we had before.
But it's gone. It ran away.
Well, we'll have to find it again, won't we?
But where is it?
If you found a monster that looked like that, where would you take it?
I don't know.
The police!
Where?
And where would the police take it? To the research base beside the loch that says it's always looking for a monster.
Caramba! Of course. Pretty clever of me to think of all that by myself, huh?
We just go to the research base, steal the monster, and bring it back here.
Brilliant. I will go in there and tear that monster out.
Please, use your intelligence, not brute strength. We'll recover this monster by cunning. We'll go in disguise.
See, I will use my brain.
I'd rather you didn't. Now, remember, we've come about the pong from the drain.
See, I got it.
Yes?
Ah, good afternoon. We've come about the drains.
Drain?
See, the drains is how you say the ping.
The pong.
See, the ping pong.
I'm very much afraid we've had complaints from your neighbors.
Our nearest neighbours are over 3 miles away.
Well, there you are. That shows how bad the pong is.
See, it's a few people losing their nostrils is that bad.
Just exactly who are you from?
The Ministry of...
San Bernardino.
The Ministry of San Bernardino. It stands for Sanitary Persons Drains Inspectorate.
See.
I'm not sure.
But I am. I have here a warrant to search these premises for blocked up drains. I can't show it to you, because it comes under the Official Secrets Act. But of course, if you'd rather I brought the police in.
No.
Good. In that case, may we come in?
Yeah, but... Sorry, Mr. McClung, they say it's about the drains.
He sure is, mate.
I think we can see the cause of the problem. It's obviously the residue from this large object, which is blocking the drains up and causing them to smell. I'm very much afraid we're going to have to confiscate it. Get it?
Got it.
Good.
Hey, you can't take him. This.
I'm afraid we can, and we must. We have a warrant.
What's that supposed to be?
It's supposed to be a warrant.
And you're not supposed to see it, because it comes under the Official Secrets Act.
Official secrets have me blown. I smell a rat here.
See, it's the drains.
Robert, I think we ought to call in the police. Right?
Oh, no, you don't. Tie them up.
Sit down!
You know, I'm sorry about this, but there one is. Drain inspection is such a dangerous business. And if you've got any ideas about contacting anyone after we've gone... Don't! Come on! Hurry up!
Good heavens! There's an eagle. No, it isn't. It's a pigeon. Isn't it amazing how similar they look?
Such a relief that Angus is all right again.
Here comes Cynthia and Angus now. Do you know, I'm not sure it's such a good idea to make him go jogging after all he's gone through.
Now he's back, Tammy will be a much nicer person. I suggested they all play a nice game together. And it seems to have worked. They're really getting on now.
You cheated! No, I did not! Yes, you did! I'm the bastard!
You touch Katie, you'll have me to deal with.
Yes!
I think you ought to go up and see it.
Me?
They listen to you.
But Elizabeth...
Go on!
What on earth? What's going on up there?
Good. Right. Sit down over here. I'll just check you over. Let's have a look at you. Right. Now then. And breathe In.
We're sorry, Uncle Angus, but it was all Tammy's fault.
It wasn't.
What happened to you?
It's like Michael said. No, it isn't.
What's happening to Angus?
And breathe out.
Cynthia, you're needed urgently down at the base with your antidote.
What's happened?
I'm afraid M's fallen into a tank of contaminated water.
You mean he's covered with stuff like Uncle Angus was?
Yes, I'm afraid he is.
So now he really is an undercover agent.
Oh, Michael, I don't think that's in very good taste. Cynthia, how's the antidote?
Oh, fine. I've got some left here in a bottle.
Oh, we shall need more than that for the lock, surely.
Of course. I'll get my things.
We're coming with you. I'm staying with Dad.
Well, we want to see the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, now that's a film, isn't it?
Oh, it's your boss.
All ready.
Right, let's go.
Don't get into trouble.
So could they? They're with Uncle Jack.
Where's him? No, I'm afraid they took him.
What?
Who are they?
There were two of them.
They said they'd come to inspect the drains.
They didn't do much drain inspecting by the look of things.
Did you recognize them?
Oh, Dr. Cynthia Birdwood.
I'd never seen them before. Oh, one was a woman. A really evil-looking case. She had this superior air about her.
And the man spoke with a sort of Spanish accent.
Superior sort of a woman and a Spanish sort of man.
Uncle Jack, you don't think it could be...
The Vixen?
And that man General bloke. I'm saying Cuervo.
You know them?
I'm afraid we do.
They must have followed us from Edinburgh.
Yeah, unless they were here before us and followed us to Edinburgh.
But what would the Vixen and Jose Cuervo possibly be doing up here in Scotland? I mean, it's not as if there's a deadly weapon or something up here they want to get their hands on. Well, this toxic waste stuff is. Oh, well, think what it did to Angus.
And M.
Oh, exactly. And if it was used as a weapon.
Oh, heaven forbid. We never thought.
Well, that's the trouble. People don't think.
Right, our next move is to get M back from the Vixen and Cuervo.
But where would they be hiding?
Well, Angus mentioned something about nearly being experimented on by a terrible pair, a man and a woman, in a laboratory in a cave not far from here. That could be them.
I bet it is. Right, Cynthia, you carry on working on the antidote. Dorothy and I will go and track down M.
Right.
What about us?
Well, I could do with some volunteers to help me with my work here.
Leave that to us.
We'll help too.
Right.
Thanks.
Good, Dorothy, let's fetch Angus and get him to show us where that cave is.
Right.
What can I do to help Mrs. Birdbrain?
Oh, shut up, Robert.
Eat good food inside you, if you're going to get fit.
I'm not ill. And what sort of soup is this?
Cream seaweed.
Seaweed? Yes, it's got all the nutrients you need to make you fit and healthy.
Quick, Angus. Those criminals have taken M.
What about Kate and Michael?
Oh, no, they're safe.
Yes, we think they might be in the laboratory in that cave that you were in, Angus.
How can they be safe in there?
Oh, no, not Kate and Michael.
No, the Vixen and Cuervo.
Cuervo.
We need you to show us where it is.
Just follow me.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
I am. I lost you once before and it's not going to happen again.
All right, but you stay close to me, okay?
What can we do?
Oh, you stay by the telephone, and in case Cynthia and the others come back. Right, let's go.
This is it. You go to the end, and there's a small entrance which leads to the actual cave where the laboratory is.
Right, thanks, Angus. You get back to the cottage and alert everyone. Come on, Dorothy.
I'm going to go after them.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not. Now look, do as your Uncle Jack says. Go back to the cottage and tell the others what's going on.
But Dad...
Go! Jack, wait for me!
You know, it's funny. This creature looks familiar somehow. As if I'd seen it before.
Of course you've seen it before. He's our monster.
Oh, no, before that. Doesn't he remind you of anyone?
George Bush. Get it? I make a joke.
Look, do you remember seeing ever the head of the British Secret Service? M.
Now you come to mention it, C.
No, not C. M. No? Well, it's just one of those things. You know, it's like when you look at a tree and you think you see a face. It must be seeing Jack Green up here giving me these fanciful thoughts. M of MI5, indeed.
It's a good joke, huh? The head of MI5 looking like our monster.
I know. Well, let's get on. Is that bath of toxic contamination ready?
See.
Good. Well, pop him in it. Yes. Pop him into it. See if he starts to mutate.
Okay. Hey, you see this? It's almost as if he understands you.
Rubbish, it's only a plant. Gardeners do terrible things to them all the time. Moaning and complaining. You don't hear roses carrying on like this, do you, every time they're pruned? Dump him in the bath.
Okay.
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh, it's you, Mr. Green and friends. How nice to see you again. I wonder when you drop in.
It's all right, sir. We're here now.
Sir?
So it is him. Another masterly disguise. You better all come down here, otherwise he definitely goes in the bath.
Better do as she says. She's likely to do it.
Excuse me. With your hands up, huh? Don't you know how to do these things properly?
That's right, that's right. Sit down. And no funny stuff with chairs. Thank you, Generalissimo. Well, Mr. Green, it's wonderful to see you again, especially in circumstances like this.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh, you will before I've finished with you. Tie them up, will you, Generalissimo? Nice and tightly.
It's my pleasure.
You know, I've been planning some special revenges for you, Mr. Green. By opposing me, you hurt my feelings more than you could ever imagine.
Oh, the last thing I should ever want to do is hurt anyone's feelings.
At first, I was going to have you torn apart by wild animals.
Oh, a bit hard on the animals, don't you think, putting them to all that work?
There.
Thank you, Generalissimo. But then I thought, well, simple is always best. I'm going to swap you.
Swap me?
Yes, for M. I'm going to put you into the bath of toxic contamination. That's it. I've been waiting to do this for a long Goodbye, Mr. Green. In 10 seconds, you are going to be the Loch Noch monster.